Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. I hope you are safe and well and having a good stitchy week. So today we're doing a stitch with me and we're going to be working on this one. So this is Chromatic Dragon, live version from Pain Free Crafts, and artwork is by Guthrie Hall. So it's going to be a new start. We're doing it on 28 count easy guide and I'm going to be doing it 1/1 full cross. So I've already got us marked to where we need to start, so we'll zoom in. So when we're starting here, and the first couple of colours are black and 939. You're probably not going to see an awful lot of colours, but never mind. So that's how we're going to do this 1/1 full cross. Hopefully I can see what I'm doing. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm trying to get this done because we've got a house inspection later on today. So I need to get this done and kind of uploading, and then get on with vacuuming and mopping, which is the house inspection. I'm just going to try and keep it sorted out. So I haven't been looked for any questions, so there'll be no questions answered today because I forgot. Too busy rushing around trying to get this done. Picked my tablet up, that was nearly flat, so I had to put that on charge. Picked my phone up, took that record on, that was nearly flat, so I had to put that on charge. Otherwise I'd have finished by now. I was going to start this at 6 o'clock. Tilt that a bit. I'm at a strange angle, I can't see the holes properly. You might hear the fans, it's already warm over here. Meant to be getting up to 33 today. As long as the humidity doesn't get up, we'll be alright. So work's going okay. It's a bit slow at the moment. I don't know what's going off there. Right, I said it's a bit slow at the moment. I've got a big order that I'm doing. So I've got to get 30 packs of palings done, about halfway through, and then 80 packs of pallets. So yeah, so I'm busy. The other guys haven't got wood in for the stuff that they're normally doing, so they're doing some of my order. They're not doing the palings, they're just doing the pallet stuff. And because there's not much happening at the moment, I've had the boss working with me. Yippee! You know what he's like. He just pummels them through. Mind you, I was actually quite shocked. He actually slowed my saw down the other day. I went up to him and said, "Are you feeling all right?" My saw's actually getting looked at on Monday. It's making a grinding noise. So it sounds like one of the bearings might have gone. So I'm meant to be having the mechanic out on Monday to see to it. Still no news on when I'm getting my new saw. I don't even think it's been ordered yet. Shane was meant to be getting a new truck. I went to see one of the bosses about getting a new stereo for his truck because the hands-free that's in there is rubbish. You can't hear him. So we went to see the boss to see if we could get a new like stereo, so he can get one with a bit of hands-free so people can hear him when they phone him up. Sorry if you just did that noise, that was my elbow cracking. And they said like he was getting a new truck. He's going to be getting a Mercedes, but they've put it on hold for now because work's quieting down. So whether that's due to all this inflation stuff, who knows. So yeah, so he won't be getting his new truck now till next year. So I'm guessing I'm probably not going to be getting my new saw till next year. So I booked the day off today. It's a holiday. And why have I just done that? 1, 2, 3. And when I was getting ready to leave yesterday, the bus says, "Why are you off tomorrow?" I go, "I need a break from you." He says, "You need more than 1 day for that." I was, "Alright, fair enough, I'll take a couple of days then." He just started laughing at me. So I've had yesterday I had another lad helping me out on my saw. And he's going to be on there today. Before we left, I told him I was off today. He went, "Oh, okay." And then he realised what was going to happen. He went, No, you're not allowed a day off." I was like, "Well, enjoy your day with the boss." So he's going to be working with, well, I'm guessing he's going to be working with the boss all day, unless he has any deliveries to do. Shane had to go in early, so it's a good job I'm off today. He's doing a trip up to Gympie, which is it's 2.5 hours each way or something like that from work. So they asked him to start earlier. So I said, "It's a good job I'm off." So we left here at 4:30 this morning. So yeah, he's got to go to Gympie, and then on the way back he's got to call in somewhere else. So he's going to be out of the shed for most of the day. Which I'm assuming he probably won't mind because he'll be in the aircon in the truck. Everybody else will be sweating at work. Not as much black on this one as I thought there was going to be. It's only 11,888. But I should theoretically hit the horn parts on this one pretty early. I'm looking out, it is in pattern keeper. The horns start there, this one. The horns start on this one by the looks of it. And then there's another one which starts the next row down. So that's going to be good. So we're going to try and make this one an hour long video. At least. Whether we do or not is a different thing. So Shane joined the gym yesterday. So he's been on about going to a gym for ages. Anyway, his sisters said she was going to join the gym. So Shane said he was going to join it. And she was like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, he decided to join the gym. So the gym that they've gone to, it's free for the first month. You don't pay anything. All you got to do is pay for, because it's a 24-hour gym, you get one of these key card things so you can get in and out of the gym. So you just have to pay for that. So I said to Shane, I said, well, fine. I said, I'll pay for that. I said, that can be early birthday present. Anyway, the brother-in-law decided he was going to pay for it for him. So that made it easier. So yeah, he went yesterday for his first session and worked on his legs. So he's probably going to feel that this morning. Well, yeah, I can't imagine Shane at a gym, but he's gone. So see how long he does that. So that means no more takeaways for Shane. She's going to kill him. Sister asked when I was joining. I said, I can't afford 2 lots of gym subscription. He says, so I'm not joining. So I'll stick with going for my walks. I'm riding the push bike. So yeah, I was going for walks with Shane's sister. Whether that's going to continue now that they've started the gym, I don't know. We went for a walk on Saturday, just gone, and it was cloudy, overcast, chance of rain. Yeah, I got sunburnt. And it even rained while we was out on the walk. So yeah, I got sunburnt when we were part way around the route that we were walking. I said I should have put some sun cream on. I said because I could just feel the sun warming up on my arms. I was like, oh well, we should be alright. It's going to rain in a minute. Yeah, it's still burnt. I burn really quickly, so never mind. Mine's probably in the way as normal. Which one? So, speaking with my mum on Sunday, I think I remember telling you last time that she was meant to be having a speech therapist and whatever. So she hadn't had the speech therapist. That one got cancelled for some reason. It's been rescheduled. I don't know when for. She's got she thought it was a spot on her leg, and it's not going. So she saw a specialist about that one, and she's having that removed. She'll actually be having it removed today, just through day surgery. So she's having that removed today, and then they'll be sending her off for testing and whatever. She woke up the other morning and a couple of her teeth were loose. So she found, over in the UK it's 000, 111, 000, 000, 111, which is like a health line. because obviously she can't go into a dentist because most of the dentists over there don't have wheelchair access. So she found them up and took them a couple of days, but they got her in somewhere. So she's had a couple of teeth removed. And if you've been with me a while, you remember that I said like she broke 2 of her front teeth. Well, according to the dentist, the teeth that she broke are fine. They're just slightly chipped. It's like slightly chipped, half your tooth's missing. So they kept them in. I thought they would have pulled them out. So since I've did my last stitch with me, if you remember last October, I think it was, my uncle passed away. Yep, well, his wife passed away the other week. She had cancer, and obviously it beat her. I don't know what kind of cancer it was. We weren't really close with that auntie. She was a bit of a loddy-do, a snob. We used to have a laugh with her every now and then, but we didn't keep in touch. So yeah, so she passed away. I said to my mum, said they're dropping like flies this year. Mum's had people out at home to see about the chairlift or shower or whatever. So it was actually the council, which I'm surprised at. So she's got to wait now for them to get back in touch with her to see. Well, I'm assuming they'll be in touch with my brother to see what they suggest and what they can do. Because obviously they need to block the upstairs if they put a stair lift in, which they mentioned. Putting some kind of like barrier or something across so that she doesn't fall down the stairs. So we've still got to wait and find out what they come up with, if they're gonna do it, because it won't cost anything if they do it. So we'll see what happens. The sun's shining right on this. I'm stitching. Squeaky. Lost you. There we go. So that was black that I've done. Now I'm going to do 939. So yeah, so Mum's been busy with appointments. She's had the physio's out, she's had the doctor out. I think she's having the surgery today, she's been to the dentist. I think she's got something else coming up. No, I can't remember. The only thing is, my brother forgets to write it on the calendar, so she forgets what she's got coming up. I've got tomorrow this 939 and there is of 310. See where I'm stitching because of the sun. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but it's shining right across the pattern. That's where I am now. Which one was this one? That one. It's the only thing when you're stitching through black. Mainly when you've got the sun shining on you. And I'll unthread my needle because I got it caught on me. Hurry. I've just done that in the right place. I think so. So I thought I'd wait till today to do this one. With Shane not being around, because it would just be going to me. Another one. Yep. Didn't realise the sun came in this far when first thing in the morning. Should be fun, this one, when once it gets into more of the colour bits. So the weather has been slightly cooling down, and we was like, yes, we're getting ready for autumn. Great. And then from tomorrow we heat up again. It's like, no, stop warming up. We're going to be back up into about 35, I think, from tomorrow. Man, you're saying that it wasn't as humid yesterday, so hopefully the humidity's disappearing. Although we are meant to have some rain on Saturday with a storm or two, so that should be an interesting day. So before I started recording this today, I've been chasing a skink around the house. Well, I was chasing it outside first because the cat was trying to get it, and then Kitty managed to get it and bring it in the house. So now I'm on to chase it around the house. I was like, that's what you need first thing in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning chasing a skink. fruits here. Oh, you might hear him here in a minute. He's probably wanting to go in the garage. And the cat now is obsessed with going, wanted to go in the garage. Let's see what I'm doing now. Add to the black area. Also, I've got myself some really fine permanent markers for my master set that's I'm bobbinating, because the stickers keep falling off, and the only permanent marker I've got is too fat for writing on it, so I've got some ultra fine ones so I can write on my bobbins. I ordered them off Amazon because I couldn't find any in the shops. And bear in mind, a pack of pens, it's only 2 pens, that's all it is. So it's not very big. The envelope they put them in was absolutely massive. And they sent it via courier. I was like, why didn't you just stick it in the post? It would have been a lot cheaper. I think luckily for them, we get our cat food off Amazon. So luckily for them, the cat food was being sent out at the same time. And I thought, well, I suppose it kind of makes up for sending a pack of pens through a courier. So yes, I'm guessing the courier would have cost more than a pack of pens did. Let me just mark these off, otherwise I'm gonna get lost where I'm up to. I thought Tiger was either wanting to go in the garage or was going to come home and sit on my knee. He's not, he's laid down on the floor, which is good. They won't be in a bit when I get the vacuum out, they'll be running for cover. Yeah, my cats do not like the vacuum for some reason. I don't think many cats like the vacuum. But yeah, I'm quite happy to stay around when the storms are going off and stuff like that, but you get a vacuum out, they're gone. Definitely need to get some questions for the next time I do Last Stitch with me. I think I've got a couple I need answering, so normally I go through just before I start doing my video to get any questions off. Well, obviously because I'm wanting to get this done as soon as I can. I didn't really have time to go through and check on my videos. Mind you, I've only done one stitch with me since. So. Yeah, it's getting a pain as well. Shane doesn't disappear at the weekends like he normally does. So, mind you, saying that was not exactly at the best of weather. But now I start going to the gym, that should give me time now to at least get my updates done every weekend. Well, again, depending on storms. And depending how often it's going to go to the gym, give me time to get my stitching with me done as well. I'm hoping. Mind you, I did say once I get to 5,000 subscribers, I'll tell him that I do these videos. It's getting close. I think I'm about 165 to go, I think, or something like that. I was looking for flights the other day, just to see if they've come down any. And they have come down a little bit. Not a lot, but they've started coming down. So I was like, cool. Might make it a bit cheaper for me to go home at Christmas. I'm hoping. Yeah, they've not come down a lot. I think they've only come down about $500 so far, but hopefully they will start coming down a bit more. Also, YouTube decided the other week to just randomly recommend a video to me, which was someone showing you like flying business class and first class on planes. I want to fly first class. Holy, I'm showing you the suites and stuff like that you get. It's like, I want to go first class. I was like, no wonder why they charge you like ridiculous amounts of money to fly first class. Mind you, saying that business class looks a lot nicer and all compared to Cattle Club, i.e. economy. So I think what I'm going to do after this Christmas trip is save up so I can fly business class, because it's a little bit more. Well, it's near enough double, I think. But if the prices keep coming down, it might be a reasonable price. Oh, I've just unthreaded that. So yeah, I want to fly business class. You can actually lie down. But yeah, this video that recommended it was a bloke was doing, I think it was seven flights in 7 days or something like that to 7 countries. I think it was something like that. And yeah, I'll find first class with different airlines. And some of the first class things looked absolutely amazing. It's like, yeah, they've got a bar there, they've got all this, and it's like, huh. And it tells you how much you paid for it all. Yeah. It must make a lot of money, that's all I can say. What you doing, Ginge? What you doing? Ginge's behind me digging up the sofa for some reason. Well, I think we're going to try and climb up it. Yep. Well, yeah, anyway, and then after obviously watching that one with the flies, it now keeps recommending me all different kinds of travel with people, like on the big trains, you know, like the Orient Express and stuff like that, and then everyone doing different business classes on different things, and it's like, yeah, do you think everyone's got a load of money? Let me just move it a touch. But anyway, yeah, with regards to business class sections, every time I've flown, we've gone, when you're coming off the plane, you go past, well, what I thought was first class, and it's not, it's business class. Because every time I've gone past it, it's like, people pay this much money for this? It doesn't look like a first class kind of, like, thing. But I always thought it was first class. It's not, it was business class. And some of the meals that they had on the planes, oh my god, caviar and all this stuff, it's like, what? I've never had caviar, but I don't fancy trying it either. Doesn't look very appealing to me. I just done that one wrong. I'm not picking it, I'll just go over again. We got 40 minutes. I'm going to talk about for 20 minutes. No idea. So my mum's extension should be getting worked on soon. Again, my elder brother's booked her in for a week in March because he has his own business. So he's booked her in for a week in March. So him and his employee are going to be there, and then my twin brothers took the week off work as well, so they can get on with it. So I'm hoping to get all the roof on, windows on, doors in, floor down, and then just ready for doing the inside, and then doing the garden at the same time. So apparently they've ordered some really posh outdoor tiles or something, I don't know. My elder brother decided to pay for it. So that's getting done as well. So hopefully by the time I get over Christmas time. There'll be a nice decent garden, an extension finished, and who knows what else. I still haven't put a door on for my mum for the, just not the camera, sorry. Yeah, I still haven't put a door on for my mum for the sitting room, but it's her bedroom at the moment. She's still got a curtain hanging up. They're going to be replacing all the doors in the house, but they haven't got there yet. If I just tell them you want a door. Mind you, it should be starting to warm up. What are you doing, cat? So yeah, it should hopefully be starting to warm up over there. Now they'll be coming into spring. What you doing? Sorry if you hear that noise. Ginger's right behind me and he's stretching at the wall. I don't know if he's after something. But yes, I just happened to ask my mum when Mother's Day was over there. Because obviously it's a different date than over here. And then I found out I had I think it's 2 weeks to get a card over to her. Luckily I bought her Mother's Day card last year when it was Mother's Day over here. So we're hoping to get that in the post and hopefully she's going to get there in time. Because I think it's in I think it's around about the 3rd of March or something like that this year. Something like that. So yeah, so I hurry up and get that in there, and then I've got to sort out some flowers or something for her. So that's the only thing with the calendars over here. They don't tell you other countries like Mother's Days and Father's Days and stuff like that, so you just gotta keep checking. And when I went to the post office, it's not the usual post office that I go to. It was one near at work because I needed to make sure that I got it sent off on Monday. And I've been to this post office twice since I've been over here. Even though I forgot I'd been there the first time. And then as soon as I got there, I realised why. I don't get there very often. The queue was out the door. It was ridiculous. But I think it must have been trainee day. There was 2 trainees on the counter. One person who knew what he was doing as well. And then there was another woman who was, well, she knew what she'd been there a long time obviously, but she was training the new people up. So she'd be serving someone and then she'd have to stop and then going out these new people, and it was taking forever. I was in the queue for 20 minutes just to post a card. And then post office up here, you take a card in, you say, I want to send this to the UK. They take it off you, they'll put the stamp on and then they'll put it in the post for collection or whatever. Yeah, this one doesn't, they just give you the stamp. It's like, what? Where's your post boxes? They're outside. So then I had to go and try and find the post box. And they used to have 2 types of post boxes. So there was a red one which was for post within Australia, and then they used to have a yellow one which was for international post. But they seem to have got away with most of the yellow ones, so I was like, what, do I just stick it in the red one? I was like, oh well, I'll stick it in the red one and hope for the best. You don't don't see many yellow post boxes there. So I'm assuming you just stick it all in the same one. Sorry if you can hear that. A truck or something's just gone past. Also, now I need to get a new windscreen for the car. I was driving home from work yesterday and the truck went past, and then I heard a massive bang. And I was like, hopefully that just bounced off the window. Anyway, couldn't see anything. And then I lifted up the sun visor, and there's a nice big crack. It's like, great. So now I need to get a new window for the car. I'm pretty sure I've got windscreen cover on my policy, so it's not going to cost me anything to get a new windscreen. I'm hoping. Last time that happened, we didn't have the windscreen cover on the car, which we thought we had. So we added it on and then left it a couple of days and then got a replacement window, so we didn't have to pay anything. But I'm pretty sure I've got it on this policy. So yeah, this stone hit just right at the top corner on the driver's side. So that's where the glass meets the top of the car. It hit it right in the corner, which chipped it, but then it just cracked. So it's not an overly big crack, so we should be good for a while till we can get it fixed. But because of the car we've got, it's got the rain sensors and stuff like that on it, you have to take it in, so they can't just come out to do it, because it all needs hooking up to the machine or something to recalibrate it once you put the new window in, something like that. That's what they told Shane anyway last time. So yeah, so you actually have to take it in so they can hook it up and do everything that they need to do. So last time Shane had to do it through at work time, so we had to take it in the morning and then go back and pick it up afterwards. Also, Shane's got a pair of prescription sunglasses, and the nose piece, what's this on your nose, on the bridge, one of the parts fell off. So he took it to the opticians to see if they could fix it. So they replaced it for him. Anyway, as soon as the film on it or whatever like that, it started lifting. Shane never even noticed it. They did. So I said, because you've not had it that long, I said, we'll replace them free of charge under warranty. So Shane sat there thinking, it's like, great, I'm going to have 2 pairs of sunnies. You can keep one in the truck and one in the car. So they said, like, exactly the same frames and everything. I was like, right. He says, and then when your new glasses come in, you need to bring your old glasses and we'll take them off so we can send them off to find out why the film and that's lifting on them. He's like, crap. But yeah, he was hoping to get a new pair of, a free pair of sunnies. Now Shane goes through glass cleaner like no one's business. So I said to myself, well, while you're there, I said, see how much it is for a bottle of glass lens cleaner. So It's not expensive. It's like $5 for a bottle. But what they do is if you take in an empty bottle, they'll just refill it for you for $2.50. So well, that's going to save a lot of money. So, and it's also going to save my lens cleaner because it keeps nicking mine because it keeps running out of his. So yes, so now he's going to find as many empty bottles as he can if we've still got any around and take them in and go and fill up. Or you can buy a big bottle or something like that, which is $10. And then that costs you $5 or something to get refilled. Where did I get to? There. And then we'll turn him like any old glasses, just bring him in and they'll send them off to the third world countries. Apparently that's what they're doing. And she's like, but they won't suit anybody else, they'll be different. And I was like, no, there'll be somebody somewhere that needs the same strength glasses as what you've got, so they'll give them to them. I'm not going to start a new one. This is just over 50 minutes long, because otherwise I'm never going to get everything done that I need to do before Realtors turns up. So I'm going to end it here. So we've done 195 stitches. So it's a start. I'll see if I can get any more work on this one later on today. So again, if you do have any questions or comments, feel free to drop those down below. Email address, as always, is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. On Instagram @dizzystitcher, or in the Facebook group you can message me in there as well. All linked down below, if I remember to link them. So yes, so I'll leave it there. So we've done 0.09%. Oh, nearly got to 0.1. Never mind. Space is 209,280. Bigger than I thought it was. So this one's going to be at least a 20-year project. So next time, I'll say hopefully I'll have some questions to answer, and it won't be as quiet, and we won't have a cat digging everything up. So right guys, I'm going to get off. I'm going to get some vacuuming done and some mopping, and I will catch you in my next update, which should be at the weekend. Don't know whether it'll be Saturday or Sunday, one of them. So until then guys, take care, stay safe, happy stitching. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.